Ryan, thanks for taking time to talk to our customers and potential customers today. For those of you listening, our goal today is to spend a little bit of time with Dr. Ryan Van Roekel and talk about the Pivot Bio offering for 2026. Ryan, thanks for joining us. And if you would, I guess maybe just start by giving our customers and prospects a little bit of insight into you and your role at Pivot Bio.
Hey, thanks for having me, Sean. So I'm Ryan Roekel. I'm the Director of Agronomy here at Pivot Bio. So I run the nationwide agronomy group. We've got roughly 34 agronomists out all across the nation, working closely with all our customers, trying to make the best recommendations, help folks manage their nitrogen better, and we set up a lot of new trials with our new product this year too that we're about to talk about.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. So, for those of you that have been around our Pivot Bio business for a while, Ryan's become just a great asset in helping us understand both what Pivot's doing, but also just how to think well about synthetic nitrogen, what's happening in the field, where's it working well, and where's it vulnerable. So, certainly appreciate your investment into us, Ryan. The main reason I wanted to have you on this morning and talk briefly to our customers is just going into 2026. Pivot has a pretty exciting offering in what we're calling G3. Would you maybe give both our current customers and prospects just a little bit of an understanding of what the difference is between the 2026 G3 offering and what we would know as Proven 40?
Yeah, that's right. So Proven G3 is our new product. We're doing a limited launch this fall. It is our third generation product. That's part of what G3 is. It also has three modes of action. So if you're familiar with Proven 40, we've got our patented microbes that fix nitrogen and allow the farmer to replace some of their fertilizer. With G3, we're adding two new modes of action. So there's two new complementary microbes in here that you can only get through this Proven G3 package. One of them really boosts the plant growth and plant health, and you especially see that early in the year on roots. So again, any longtime Pivot Bio customers know we go out early, and a lot of times we'll see really nice responses on the plant above ground on growth and chlorophyll content. Well, with G3, we're matching that below ground too. So we're boosting that early root growth especially. And the third mode of action is taking us beyond nitrogen. So we're amplifying yield potential through other nutrient uptake. And so these other microbes are helping through that extra root growth and through some special magic in the soil, kind of like a chelator. They call it a sideris for. It's pretty wild stuff. But either way, the end result is in the tissue, you see more iron and manganese along with more nitrogen. And that's really exciting because the corn needs those nutrients to go with the nitrogen, and our microbes need that to fix more. So all that being said, Proven G3, we're really excited about fixing more nitrogen and providing more stability and consistency to the corn.
I heard you say a word that every farmer really likes to hear, which is yield. So obviously, we've spent the last few years really trying to understand how the ability to fix atmospheric nitrogen impacts total plant available nitrogen. Ultimately, I think what we've seen is we've been able to replace nitrogen at or near 40 pounds in a lot of instances, and in a lot of cases maintain or sometimes increase yield. But it's interesting you brought that up, talking about the G3 products. Maybe tell me a little bit about you obviously had some product out in 2025. So did we at Blue Green Seed. But talk a little bit, if you would, just about what you guys have made for observations, both of plant physiology, but also maybe output, as I know some combines have been rolling.
Yeah, for sure. So kind of what I mentioned earlier is like we saw really good response on the early growth. And when you go out and walk the side by sides, it's easier to see the plant response, the physiological response to G3 than it was with Proven 40, which just me highlights the consistency of this new product is something really exciting. And then you carry that into ears. We're seeing very consistent help on kernel number, helping with that tip back. And like you said, that should translate into more yield potential. I think we're getting that through all the other effects. Bringing in more than just nitrogen is something that's going to help with yield potential. The wild card, as we saw in Central Iowa, is there's always something that happens. Nitrogen's maybe not your limiting factor. Maybe Southern rust was, and maybe fungicide was a smart move. But the extra nutrients and the extra effects should make it more consistent. And so as harvest marches north, we're hoping to see more and more of those yield results, and we'll share them as we come. Early indications out of the south, these are different soils than what we're dealing with. Very low CEC, high in loss, but we're averaging a 7.5 bushel yield gain by just adding G3 right now. So
Wow. Good.
really exciting
Good.
early look, and can't wait to get into the meat of our harvest up here in Iowa too.
Well, I know as we think about 2026, obviously we're looking at ways to maintain and increase yield potential, but obviously be efficient with the way that we choose to spend our money. The market's a little different than it was a couple years ago. So, Ryan, I appreciate you taking time. We're going to share some resources with our customers about where to go to see that data as it rolls in. I know you guys are working hard to make sure that that data is available online and kind of in real time. So we'll share that with our customers, but appreciate your hard work and everything Pivot Bio is doing, and wish you guys the best of luck this fall.
Yeah, likewise, Sean. Thanks for all you do, and thanks for having me on for a little bit today.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan.